Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do a review how to play and playthrough of Boop, a very thinky game for two clever cats. It says deceptively cute, surprisingly challenging. For two players, ages 10 and up, takes about 20 minutes to play, which is pretty accurate. Now this is an abstract strategy game where you're going to start off with 8 kittens. This is your pool of kittens. Then eventually they will be promoted to cats. And the way you do that is you got to get 3 kittens in a vertical, horizontal, or diagonal line. When you do that, so let's say I have these 3 kittens in a diagonal line here. I remove them from the game. Now this is important because someone I'm playing with here, you'll add 3 cats to your pool. What somebody may try to do is go, oh, I get to add them right there. And that's what you need to do to win. So when you get 3 kittens of your kittens in a row or a column, then they become cats and they add to your pool. So you're always going to have 8 kittens or cats in your pool. It seems kind of easy, right? Well, the way the game works, though, is that you take turns placing kittens at first. So if I put a kitten here, and I'll go on this camera, I put a kitten here. And then Julie can place a kitten anywhere on the bed here. If she puts it here, she'll knock my kitten, any kitten that's around her, even her own. So let's say it's a situation like this. She places this kitten here. She knocks her kitten here and my kitten here. You can even knock kittens off the bed, which could happen. So say I go here, next turn. I'm doing diagonal moves, but you don't have to do it. This one gets knocked off the bed. It goes back into her pool. You always have 8 in your pool. And this one gets knocked here. Now, then Julie, let's say, goes here. She knocks this one like this. And you keep on going until you can get 3 in a row. Now, you think, well, all Julie needs to do is go here. Well, what will happen is she'll knock those like that. But how do you prevent them from being knocked? Well, if it's a situation like this, if they bump into another kitten or cat, they don't get pushed. So that's how Julie would be able to do that. She'd be able to line up if they're not knocked. So then she would remove these from they go back in the box, and it says in the rules, kittens don't mind being, mind boxes. And then she would add her 3 cats. Now she's going to try to get 3 cats in a row to win the game. Now, if a situation occurs where you have all 8 of your kittens and cats on the bed, you can promote a kitten into a cat. So you would remove the kitten and promote it and add it to your pool. Or you could just remove a cat, and that means you'd be able to play it on the following turn. What's the other thing? Oh, cats cannot be pushed by kittens. So if it's a situation like this, there's a cat here, and I put my kitten here. Well, I push my kitten, but I don't push the cat. Cats can push other cats. So Julie, for instance, could do a situation like this. She pushes my cat off the bed. This one goes here, and she pushes her own cat. Now, so those are the basic rules. Kittens push kittens. Cats can push other cats. Kittens cannot push cats. And the first to place 3 cats on the bed wins. So let's play. That's why we're doing a how to play, playthrough, and review all in the same, because it's not going to take long for us to do this here. Okay, you can go first. We're going to put them like this. That way I can show them on the other camera.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, we do that in other games. And make sure your pool can be seen on camera here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I could push Julie right away, but there's no point. I'm just going to stay away right now from her. Okay.
Here comes Duchess. She's like, you guys are playing a cat game? Oh, heck no.
Why aren't you playing a dog
You
game?
need to play a dog game.
So you see I put it here and I push Julie. Now she's going to push both my cats by doing that. My kittens, I should say. No, I'm not going to do that. Then you'll be able to go that. No, the reason why I'm not going to do that because then Julie can do a diagonal move right here and get 3 cats. If I show you on the other camera. So I'm not going to place that. So if I were to do that move right here, push it here, then she could put 1 here, and she would have 3 kittens in a row. So you got to think ahead, just like in other abstract games. You know, I don't really have good positioning here. Oh, that's a good position. Because now I can put 1 there, but then Julie can beat me to it. So she pushed my kitten off the bed. That's fine. This one does not get pushed because it bumps into another one. What can I do? Well, I don't mind doing this play now. Oh, it's actually a bad play still because I'd push them all. I'd push that one there, there, and there. I'll just go here. Okay, you missed the move. I just want to show the audience. If you would have went here, you could have promoted. You see? But you went here.
I don't see things as well as he does sometimes.
Well, you've won this game in equal amount of times.
I know, but maybe I haven't had enough caffeine today.
Okay, I'm going to go here. I'm going to try to slow you down a little bit. Go here, 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 and here. Sound like Ripley there for a minute. You don't remember the scene, do you? She's talking about welding up the quarters. You go here, here, and here.
Oh, okay. I remember now.
And then Hicks says, all we need is some gum and something like that. I don't remember that part of the... Yeah, it's how it bumps. It's not going to work. So we're doing a lot of counter moves here. I'm just going to mess you up. We're playing a lot smarter. Usually we would get 3 cats by now, one of us. Yeah, so Julie's blocking me again. Knocks off my kitten. Well, I guess I'll go, well, then I'll open that up for you. You knocked off 2 of mine. Look carefully. You can promote right now. Yep. All right, so these go in the box, and Julie gets, they become 3 cats.
Like how you took those away from me? Because, yeah, I've been known to put them right back on the
Yeah,
board.
because what Julie wants to do is she wants to put them back on the board. It's okay. And I just wanted to make sure you didn't miss it again. Now, I get to promote.
Yes, you do. Yay!
So now we have 3 cats. We can get more cats, of course. Mm-hmm. Now we're trying to get 3. Now we have the 3 cats we need to get on the bed to win. And Julie can play a cat or a kitten right now. Can you move her? You're covering up your pool here.
Oh, sorry.
Interesting. Now, the advantage of cats is that I can push her off. But kittens cannot push cats. Cats can push cats. I couldn't win anyways, but if you want to push me, that's fine. But now my cats are separated. See, you may be thinking, oh, I'm going to push my cat off now, because kittens don't push cats.
You're going to get that anyway, because I don't know I can do this.
But you push your cat.
That's fine.
Well, I'm going to get some more. I go here.
Well, there you go.
3 more cats.
Good job.
Doesn't mean you can't win. Okay, this guy gets pushed off.
That was a cat.
Yeah, cats push cats.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to remember those rules. Do you have 3 on there? Because we're confusing our pool with our...
Yeah, I'm keeping it all right here.
Okay, I'm just making sure. It's pushed. Now diagonal. Do you understand? You look at a circle around here, and it gets pushed out like that. So young people
I get real confused.
Can get confused too. So keep that in mind. Well, you messed me up, that's for sure. I'll go here. Doesn't mean you can't stop me. There's a better play to do. You can knock them all off. But you'll knock yourself off. If you'd have went here, you could have knocked him off without doing that. You know, I want my guys back. They're in the corners there. It's too hard to make something work. Well, you just won. And I wasn't paying attention. So there you go. Good job.
Thank you.
You went there. See? And Julie thought she wasn't gonna win.
I wasn't thinking either way. I was just trying to figure out how the heck to get all my cats on here.
I should have blocked you there. So that was good. Good job.
Thanks, honey.
So if you saw what Julie did, she went here and they bump into each other. So she won. So that's your how to play.
And play through. And now we're going to do our review for you.
So here we go.
Here we go.
So Julie goes first. She'll give her positive, negatives, and neutrals.
Yep. So here we go. I think this is a cute 2-player game, and I like cats. I love dogs, but I like cats a lot. So I think this is real cute. The components are real nice. The art on there is super cute. It's just you feel like it's a little kitty.
Nice chunky wood.
Yep. Feels good in your hand. It's not real heavy.
And this right here.
The quilt is really cool.
It is cloth, but it's pretty durable.
Oh,
the
yeah.
stitching. This is not gonna.
It's not gonna fall apart on you right away.
No.
Mm-mm.
This is good quality.
As you can see, it plays pretty quick, so I like that a lot. It can get frustrating if you aren't big on abstract games, and I'm not huge on them. I got really lucky right now, so I was pretty proud of myself that I did that.
Well, it's not that you got lucky. You saw the play.
Well,
That
yeah,
was
but I
good.
was like staring and staring and staring at it, and I don't know if David agrees about this, but for me, it kind of reminds me of checkers, because I think in checkers, don't you go like 3 across or 3 up and down or something? So,
No,
and I could be really
checkers
wrong.
is jumping.
Oh, okay. See, so I'm really wrong, but that's my brain for you. So
Well, it reminds you of another abstract strategy game.
I just couldn't think of what it
that's
is.
fine.
Yeah.
So here we go. Here's what I have to say. So it's a solid 2-player abstract strategy game. It's a pace-it-on theme, though. I mean, you could have made this people on a river bumping on logs. I mean, you could have did a log game, but right now seems to be just like there's a trend to do games based on Cthulhu, zombies, Vikings. There's a big push right now to do games on cats.
Oh.
I Love Cats, for instance.
Oh yeah.
Calico.
Calico?
Calico.
I don't know what else.
There's another one that we have, Kittens in a Box or something like that. No, I'm trying to remember the one that we have, Cat Lady. Okay.
Oh yeah, Cat
There's
Lady.
a bunch of cat games that have been out lately, so I don't blame them for picking this theme.
Sure.
So it's quality components, just like what Julie says. So the cost versus play value. This goes for at least $35 retail.
Wow.
I don't think they could have made this with tokens and a board for less than 15. But would people? So it was a gamble. It's a gamble for them to do it like this. Let me explain. As a publisher, you got to ask yourself: do we go low end? But then will people buy it because we won't make enough profit margin? So I say they got it down to $20 and didn't do wood and they did something else. You won't make as much money on it per item. There's a certain amount of gamers that are going to buy cat games. Mm-hmm. If it's a good cat game, they're going to buy it. So you make it more high end and get the money for it. But if you're not into cats and not into abstract games, you're not going to want this game, and you're definitely not going to want it at this price point.
True.
We don't mind cats. We do like games with nice components. But it is a consideration. So it's a negative for us. Because we bought it just so we can play it on camera for you. I don't think I would have bought it if it wasn't a new game. No.
If it was a dog game, yes.
Yeah, we don't mind owning it. But if this came out 7 years ago, we were like, yeah, that's okay. We don't need to do a video on it.
Yeah.
We'd rather play someone else's copy. But only because it's new, we got it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we just probably would have avoided it. So it's a difficult rule book for inexperienced gamers. This will be something I talk about in a future video about rule books I've read for, over 2022. And it makes it more difficult than it should be to learn how to play. It has passive and indirect language. That's one of the things that's annoying. For example, it will say, alternatively, if all 8 of your pieces are on the bed, you may graduate any one kitten by removing it from the game and placing the cat from the reserve into your pool. Should it be strategically important, you could play. See, that's passive. It's not direct. And that's a no-no. It makes it hard. And because it doesn't have listing, step 1, step 2, step 3,
Yeah.
people who are not experienced gamers are going to struggle. And there's a reason why people are watching how to play videos.
Yeah.
So it's on them. They should have the rulebook more accessible because this game is for as mass appeal. You could put this in Target, not for $35 though. You need to get it down to $25 if you're going to put this in Target.
Oh yeah.
And or $20. I mean, who's the company that did Planted?
I don't know.
And Wonka game, the Wonka game. It's escaping me right now.
I don't know.
They are a company that could get this stuff, but they're doing higher print runs. They could get the price point down. So if they are going to try to do that, get this into Target, they need to have a better rule book. And so strategic players will dominate. Julie is now, I think, has beaten me more than I've beaten her. So,
I don't know how that's happened, but I'm proud of myself. I think it's good.
But if someone is not used to playing abstract strategy games, you're going to dominate. You're going to dominate them.
Maybe David lets me win. I don't know.
Well, I didn't let you win, but you did a good job of catching that play there.
Thank you, sweetie.
All right, so let's see our rating.
Okay.
So, both said we'll play it if in the mood, a 6.
Yep.
It's a solid game, but like we said, if it wasn't a new game, we probably wouldn't have bought it. Now that we have it, we're okay with owning it.
Yeah.
Because we'll be able to play this with people who like cats, future grandchildren.
And it's a good 2-player game, and it could be something that we've always said, we like to play maybe a game before we go to bed or get ready to go to bed. This would be one that maybe one of us would be like, are we in the mood for that? Okay, let's do it. Because it doesn't take very long to play.
You're right about that. We have probably about 40 or 50 abstract strategy games that don't even have a theme. Some of them don't even have themes. They're just pieces. But we don't play them that often. So this is a category that doesn't get, except Azul. We do play Azul.
Yeah.
We will play games like Azul more than any. That fits in that category. But we have a whole bunch of games that are just like this. Some of them have a theme, some of them do not. And they probably get played the least out of all. One of the if there's 10 categories, they'd probably be the second to the bottom of how often do we play abstract strategy games.
I agree.
Right.
I agree.
So it's something to keep in mind. If you love cats, if you love abstract strategy game, this is a must-have.
And it's only 2 players.
And 2 players, but you got to think about the price point. But if you love this type of stuff, you'll be willing to pay for it.
Yep.
All right, so thanks for watching.
Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.